nature, vlog,
culture,
history, PN channel. Hello Internet. I hope you enjoyed the previous journey from Mamaliaj to Dragoti. We ended the video here in Dragot, and this is exactly where our adventure continues. Today, we'll be traveling toward Këlcyra, making a few small stops along the way to soak in the scenery. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel and help these videos reach even more viewers. This video will be longer than the previous one. Music and storytelling will accompany you throughout the entire journey. I hope you feel comfortable and enjoy every moment as we travel together. Dragot may not hold a prominent place in Albania's written history, but it is known internationally as the place of origin of Stanley John Dragoti, whose parents came from the village of Dragoti. Dragoti was born in New York City to Albanian parents, both having emigrated in the 1920s from the district of Tepeleni in southern Albania. Once again, we'll cross another bridge to reach the opposite side of the VJOSA River. This is the Ura e Dragotit. It's a suspension bridge with metal trusses forming an elegant arch. The bridge measures 114 meters in length and 8 meters in width, with the roadway itself 5 meters wide. The railings are 1.5 meters wide and also made of metal. It was built in 1936 by the Italian company Anasaldo, funded by the Albanian government. One thing to keep in mind while driving in Albania is the road traffic. Drivers here often underestimate the risks. Everyone seems to be in a hurry, and rarely does anyone take responsibility when accidents. this wider section of the road, we'll stop to take in the breathtaking view of the VJOSA River Valley from the height of these cliffs. Now the VJOSA River looks calm and peaceful, but just a few months ago it was wild and fierce. Everywhere it flowed, it caused floods, swollen by weeks of heavy rain. We are now standing at this spot, deep within this rocky valley. We're on the move again toward Këlcyra. Actually, we won't be heading into the town itself, but to a place called Këtundisht. Our visit to Këlcyra and further exploration of the VJOSA River Valley will be part of another journey. Here we'll pause to visit an Orthodox church that appears just below the road. Inside that gray car was a woman who told us the church is closed at this hour, so we won't be able to go inside. The church is dedicated to St. Nicholas. In fact, in the context of the Orthodox faith, this building is more than just a church, it's a monastery. The church is located in the Këlcyra Gorge, about 2 kilometers from the town of Këlcyra. It is one of the most important religious sites in the area for Orthodox believers. The monastery was destroyed in 1967 when the practice of religion was officially banned. Reconstruction began in 2003 and was completed in 2006. Below the church lie the cemeteries, all perfectly uniform. This is the view of the VJOSA River at this point in our journey, near the monastery. I believe the residents who live in this valley must feel truly happy, seeing this pristine natural beauty every single day. The wild, crystal-clear waters that spring up everywhere in this area remind me of my hometown. Very close to my childhood home, there was a stream that ran full of water this time of year. I spent countless hours watching the water flow over the rocks. In that direction lies the valley we came from to reach this spot. Now we're heading to a place called Uivara e Këlcyras, the waterfall of Këlcyra. Here we arrive at the Këlcyra waterfall, a peaceful spot surrounded by nature. Here the waters burst out from every side, filling the air with a deep, powerful sound. I have no idea what kind of geological cataclysms fused these different rocks together, holding them tight as if nature itself had used cement. In truth, this spot isn't home to just one waterfall. Tiny cascades are scattered all around this small, magical place. Once again, the VJOSA River. It's the weekend and the area is full of visitors, but we're keeping them out of the shot to let the scenery speak for itself. This blossoming tree looks truly enchanting, standing against the mountain backdrop and the soothing roar of the mountain waters. This craftsman shows us a primitive mill, explaining that it once ground various types of grains for daily meals. When I asked whether this tiny two-stone mill could handle every kind of grain, he smiled and said, "Yes, it grinds them all." After showing us his horse Mary, he kindly gave my 8-year-old son Theodore a little ride, making the moment truly special. It's time to start our journey back. The clock shows past 4 p.m. and we still have 95-kilometer head before reaching home. We make our way back, carrying the gentle regret that the weekend is drawing to a close. The serenity of these mountains and the sweet murmur of the waters here leave a lasting impression on our hearts. As we conclude this video, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to explore the other travel videos in the Through Albanian Nature playlist. With each video, I'm striving to improve the quality. Follow along again and help us grow the channel by subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment. Goodbye and see you on our next adventures.